Hello and welcome again to Math Gaming. Today we are playing Monkey Ball Banana Blitz for the Wii. I'm sorry I skipped the story right there. Basically an evil space pirate guy takes all of the bananas, but I have something that I want to talk about. Earlier today, and over the past couple days, I've done a few more recordings than I have in the past. Just all of them in one run. I thought I'm going to go back and edit all of those later. Yeah, I went back and edited some of those, and then I listened to them, and it turns out that my microphone settings were off. So it just recorded extra game audio, and I did still have audio going through the computer, but it didn't sound good. So I have recorded 4 episodes of this, and 1 episode of Harry Potter, which you should have seen by now. If you haven't seen that, then go and watch that, even though it might terrorize your ears. And then I recorded like 6 videos with Isaac, which I'm going to leave in their original quality just because I can't really get back together with him at the moment to re-record, just because it's like right at the start of the school year. The only time we can really do anything is on Saturdays. But I am re-recording this because it was a game that I am happy to play. I'm happy to do it over again. I just missed a banana right there, and I'll have to go back for that. But I'm sorry. I mean, I'm mainly sorry to me because I have to record all of this again. I recorded for... Luckily, like, you watch some serious YouTubers, and it's like, oh yeah, I recorded for 8 hours yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, I recorded for 1 hour and 12 minutes, so it's not as bad as it could be, but I am less than pleased, because I was actually kind of excited to go through, edit those videos, and post them. And now you're not going to see that. And I'm going to try to reference those videos as little as possible. I might bring things up that are like, hey, I might have talked about them in the last videos. But you guys aren't seeing those, so I'm not referencing them because the reference will be lost. How are you today, though? You can tell how my day's been. Alright, let's just go through and collect all of these bananas. I'm actually doing this, I'm recording this on Labor Day. And I actually just got back from my grandma's house, who we had just like a big dinner at her house. And it was good, and I was happy, but I'm also kind of annoyed. I was annoyed because I got there and realized that the microphone had messed up, rather than earlier when I could have done something about it. That's fine. I still get to show you the amazing content that is this game, which it is pretty amazing. Ah, wind. Okay, I think I just need to go through quickly so that they don't have time to blow me off. Ooh, okay, that could have been close. The boss for this, I think I'm going into the boss right now. That was quicker than expected. I might, yeah, that was only like, that felt like it was like 5 minutes, so I think I might do the second world as well, maybe make this a little bit longer of a video, just because I'm kind of in practice. Oh, so I'm supposed to hit this thing's head, like that, right on the glowing red spot, just on the top of its head. Oh, this time it's doing a lot more pecking. Last time I did it, it hasn't even shown that attack yet. No, it's just doing pecking this time. Oh, I'm on top of it, but that works. Hello, Mr. Bird. What if I just go around you in circles? What are you gonna do? Yeah, it did this attack a lot more, and then when it gets tired, it, like, bends over and starts panting. I'm having an easier time this time, though. There, right on the head, and it is done. So yeah, I think I'm going to go on to World 2 at this moment. I'm surprised I didn't die once, so that's always good. Banana, 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 banana. Oh, and I have 11 lives. When did that happen? That's great. Love a lot of lives. I enjoy having a life. I'm gonna skip through that since I didn't realize I could do that. Come on, pick up the motions, controller. You catching my motions? Is that a thing? Is that a phrase that exists? I mean, it exists now that I've said it, but is that something that existed before I said it? You see, this is why I go by Spency, because there are a lot of games that are like, oh, no, your name can't be more than 6 letters. It's just not possible. It's just not something that... Oops. What? No. How do I get out of here? How do I not do this? Give me just a second, I'll be right back. Okay. Checking to see if it stopped. Okay, the recording is still going. Hopefully you can still hear my voice at a normal capacity. If you can't still hear my voice, then there's not a lot I can do about that. I'll just have to experiment with it later, maybe use a different program or something. I really hope you can, though. There's no chance of me re-recording this. Just starting with episode 1 of World 2. This is, like, way better. You know how I actually started off my channel with Monkey Ball, and you can go back and see those videos. It was Monkey Ball 2 for the GameCube. And I actually posted the first video, or yeah, I'm going to be posting this video, the first video of this series. I'm recording multiple, depending on if you like them though, then I might not post more than this one, which, please don't waste my time, please enjoy this, please be awesome, please be the amazing people that you are. I'm going to not go straight, because that's the only dead end. Oh, but I will gain a bit of momentum and try something. Try something a little bit sketchy. Ready for that? Nope, apparently not. Apparently I was not ready for that. Oh, why do I have 2 lives? That's the worst. Why do I have 2 lives? On the last one I ended with 11 lives, and now I have 2 lives. That's just not very nice of a thing for you to do, game. You shouldn't do that to your bro Spency. You just shouldn't. I collect all the bananas. I am the Banana King. This place is called Jumble Jungle. That's a mouthful of a thing to say. It's a jumble of words to put together. That's everything that I say. Let's be honest. jump. The thing about this game that is different from the other Monkey Ball games is, well, I mean the GameCube one specifically, is you can actually press A on the controller to jump. When on the last ones you could maybe jump by getting momentum on certain objects, but now there's an actual button to do jumping. I enjoy. Oh! Heh. 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 That was difficult, and obviously I did not succeed at doing it. It's alright though, because I still have more lives. Doesn't mean I'm going to put good use to them! This is... yeah, this is kind of infuriating, but it's fine. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not in my stages of... okay. I'm not in my stages of okay, apparently. I'm not in my stages of rage yet, which I'm sure I will be by the end of this, this recording session thing. Whatever it is. Is that what you call it? Probably. This stage apparently is just a bumpy swirl. I don't know how easy it is to not get all of the bananas. I do imagine just somebody getting to the end and realizing that they didn't get all the bananas. Oh! I missed one. Hey. But I caught myself, so that's fine. I just imagine somebody getting to the end of this level and being like, oh, it's not over, and then looking across the map and being like, oh crap, that was not supposed to happen. Which it wasn't. You're supposed to be good at this game, random hypothetical person. Let's go to level 5.
Ready?
This is fun. I enjoy Monkey Ball. It is a fun game to play. And this version, actually, all of the versions of Monkey Ball that I have, except for the one on the 3DS, all of them, I was gifted them. Like, my dad, he entered some sort of a competition, I think, and we got 2 GameCubes. It might have been just like 1 GameCube per competition. Like maybe he entered multiple competition, but we got 2 GameCubes from him winning in some random competition. Maybe it was a lottery, I don't know. But with those GameCubes came Monkey Ball 1 for the GameCube, 2 copies of Monkey Ball 2, and I think Animal Crossing, and I think that was all that came with it, but I also have things like Tarzan and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, just like strange, obscure movie games. I'm sure they're not super obscure, like maybe they were actually popular games, and I just know them as being obscure because nobody I know has ever played them. One of the games on that I have on the GameCube, one of my neighbors came over to my house at one point, and he was like, oh yeah, my dad worked on that game, and I remembered that his dad is actually a video game creator. He's like an artist for video games, for some of them. He worked on... that was close. He worked on Disney Infinity, if you've ever played that or seen that. And it's kind of interesting. Because, okay, I don't mean to, like, badmouth anybody, but Disney Infinity was a good game the first time. When they started adding, like, different expansions and things and whatever, it started to... wow! It started to go a little bit downhill. And of course, I got the 3DS version. Sorry, I'm talking about my 3DS a lot. See that behind me? That is my 3DS in pieces, because it is broken. My brother actually bought me a 2DS just because he was kind of the one that broke it. Kind of? But yeah. I got the 2DS version of Disney Infinity, and it was a good game, but it wasn't like all of the other versions of Infinity. It was a board game. It was like a worse version of Mario Party. Except, okay, I'm having a few troubles. It's kind of hard to talk and play at the same time. That's where most of my struggles come from, ever. Maybe I should just go down the steeper side. I've noticed that there's usually one side that's steeper and one side that's not. And I think I'm going to go down the steeper side, just because it's faster. And speed in this game, I believe, awards you more points than if you're just to complete the level slowly. And that's something that I didn't notice before, that there's one side that's steeper than the other one. I guess I just noticed barely. I don't have to jump over these, I keep on forgetting. I can just bounce. Oh! Except for that time, that would... You know those times in life where you can just bounce? Aren't those the best? I love these levels because they give you 2 minutes, and I still beat them in less than 1 minute. 1 minute. I beat it in less than 1 minute. That's how I said it. And that's how I probably will continue to say it, because that's an awesome way to say 1. I'm just a boring American who always mispronounces words. Most of my viewers are American. Most of my viewers are in Utah because I know them, and that's sad. So if you are not from Utah, or even if you are from Utah and you don't know me personally, then you should subscribe. Yee! Let me yee my way onto the platform. Yee. Oh, there it goes. I made it. I don't know why I couldn't get up that time. That was weird. Oh, was it boss already? Alright. I say boss already, but I've already been recording for almost a half an hour. So yeah, this video will probably be a little bit longer than a half an hour. I don't know if you want to watch Monkey Ball for a half an hour. To which I'm sorry. Pow! And I just need to bounce on that, and the missile goes directly back towards that baboon thing. Okay. I remember it was like, I don't remember which grade it was, but in one grade, we had like an animal report that we had to do, that we got to pick which animal we did. And with me, I think, I didn't know if I wanted to do a whale or something else, but I remember wanting to do a whale, and then it was a good thing that I didn't, because like everybody else did whale for their report. But the animal that I eventually chose was the baboon, which was mostly plagiarized. I think it was like 2nd grade, because that was one of the moments in my life where none of my teachers actually cared about plagiarism. I mean, I'm sure they did, but to like a lesser extent. Are you kidding me? Do you see that? Do you see the bottom life bar? I thought I had it. What if I... There's probably an easy way to glitch the game right there. Just like fall off right as you kill the enemy. And then it doesn't know whether to kill you or to... I don't know. This is speculation. I actually have no idea if this is possible. But I would imagine it would be a pretty easy way to glitch the game. Maybe it just stops the animation and lets you die. Because technically, I still did die right there. Just firing his arm rockets at me. so far isn't too hard. I still have yet to go on the little platform thing right there, which I remember doing a lot when I was younger, just because that was how I thought you would do it, but it's a lot harder than I thought it would be to actually do it, because the camera stays on him, on the boss. You need to congratulate me in the comments, because that was epic. Magical bananas. I now have 2 magical bananas. Sorry, the sensor keeps on falling since I don't want to stick it to the top of my laptop, just because I don't want to have to deal with a sensor just on the top. Anyways, if you if you enjoyed this video, then hit the button that looks a little something like this. If you are new to this channel or not new to this channel and have been enjoying my content, then hit the subscribe button. If you have anything to say or you don't have anything to say, then hit the comment button and comment in the comments, because I enjoy hearing from you. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. So bye!